Now that we have already derived the first equation of motion, v equal to u plus at, showing the relationship between velocity and time, let's go to the second equation. If you see the first equation, it does not have the quantity s or distance, and we calculated the first equation by finding the acceleration in the velocity time graph. If you see the second and the third equation, both of them have the quantity s. So the second and third equation we will derive by calculating the area or the distance from the velocity time graph. So we are going to consider the same figure which we considered for deriving the first equation. So let's consider that the object has traveled a distance s in time t with a uniform acceleration a. We know that the distance traveled is obtained by the area enclosed under the velocity time graph and the time axis. So the distance traveled s is given by the area OABC. If you see OABC, it is actually a trapezium, or we can take it as the combination of two figures, a rectangle and a triangle. So we can say it is the area of rectangle OADC plus the area of triangle ABD. So this is the complete figure. So I can take it as two figures. So the area of triangle ABD plus the area of rectangle OAD and C. So this complete area is going to give us the value of distance. And we know that area of rectangle can be calculated by using the formula length into breadth. So here area of rectangle OADC equal to OA, which is the breadth of the rectangle, into OC, which is the length of the rectangle. So we know that the value OA is nothing but u, or the initial velocity, and OC is the time t. So area of rectangle OADC equal to u into t, or we can write it as ut. Now coming to the area of triangle ABD, we already know that area of triangle can be calculated by using the formula half into base into height. If you see, the base of the triangle is AD and the height of the triangle is represented by BD. So half into AD, if you see, AD equal to OC equal to T. So half into T. And if you see BD, if you remember yesterday's calculation, so BD is nothing but 80. So we know that BD is equal to BC minus DC. The value of BC is V minus the value of DC is U. So the first equation we already know that V equal to U plus AT. From this we can write that V minus U equal to AT. So in case BD is V minus U, then we can write instead of V minus U as AT. So come back to the calculation here. Area of triangle ABD, half into AD into BD. So half into T into AT, which is half into AT square. Now we already saw the area of rectangle is UT and the area of triangle is half AT square. So the distance covered is sum of the area of rectangle and triangle. So which is ut plus half at square. So this is the second equation of motion which gives us the relation between position and time or distance and time.